All right, y'all. Before we dive in, a quick heads up.
This show is raw, real, and definitely not rated PG.
We're talking about adult themes, sexual content, and the kind of stuff you probably don't want blasting through your speakers at work or around your kids.
So grab some headphones, pour your drink of choice, and get comfy.
Oh, and just so we're clear, we are not licensed therapists, counselors, or sex couches. Sex coaches,
Sex coaches.
not sex couches.
We're just a couple of people sharing our lives experiences and sexy adventures and ethical non-monogamy. So with that, pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And on today's Wednesday Quickie, we are going to be talking about holiday triggers in the lifestyle.
Oh, you know it, you love it, you feel it. We've done
Why does December bring out just everyone's stuff?
Bro, it's the first week of December, and you know what that means. It means that we're all broke.
You should have worn like a little Christmas hat.
What? I don't have a Christmas hat.
Ooh, I have elf ears. Next one.
You are my Christmas hat.
I will
Oh,
be.
my goodness. Yeah, so, I was thinking, I've been thinking, we just got back from an awesome Thanksgiving Seattle trip, visiting our daughter.
Yes.
If you can see on the TV,
It is a
it
coffee
is
cup.
a coffee cup with the
It's spilled and
spill.
the spillage is brown and it's Seattle's background.
But their water isn't brown.
No.
No, it's very clean, very clean.
Guys.
Beautiful shirt and wonderful memorabilia for a wonderful trip in Seattle. We had a great time.
We did.
But, that's the problem with the holidays. And I say this because Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's not a whole lot of time in between.
No.
And we tend to drop money at Thanksgiving time.
Yes.
And of course, we're dropping money at Christmas time. Anybody who's parents, anybody who's got anybody significant in their lives,
yes.
Knows that you're going to drop money at Christmas time.
Yes.
And so that means the weeks in between Thanksgiving and Christmas are literally broke weeks.
They're the most stressful weeks ever.
Yeah, you've been pretty stressed. I had a friend of mine reach out to me and they were like, "Is Pris okay?"
No.
I said, she's been posting some kind of negative stuff.
Oh, you're going to have to
Is
tell me
she
which
okay?
friend that was.
Yeah, of course. But,
Yeah.
it's
No.
like,
No.
they're worried that, you're stressed. And we all know you're stressed.
Everyone should know that I am stressed.
Everybody's stressing. But, yeah, you're
Yes.
stressed. And
Yes,
a
I
lot
am.
of the primary portion of your stress, or always for the most part, is finances.
Yes.
Finances. It's expensive to live
Yes.
as a person. It's expensive to live as a couple. It's expensive to live as a family. And we have a very expensive family.
I get, yeah. We don't, our kids are really good, so they don't really ask for much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a lot of stress. Yes.
It's a lot of
Yes.
it's a lot of stress.
It
It
is.
happens. It happens.
And it happens.
And those of you listening, I guarantee you 9 out of 10 of y'all are feeling the same crunch, the same stress that we have, and you're trying to enjoy yourself at lifestyle events, and you're going, God, another event that's going to cost us money.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
It's difficult. It's difficult when you don't have a whole lot of money. There's a lot of people that were just coming off of catching up from a government shutdown, the longest one that we've ever had. There's a lot of people who already are struggling with finances and notice that the economy everything is expensive.
Dude,
Everything is expensive.
I work in a world of finance.
Yeah.
So I work for a finance advisor. And let me tell you that it's hard to be around people who don't have to stress about money. Now, I'm not saying that there's not that stress. I'm sure there is, but it's a hard It's a hard situation.
It's a hard knock life, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
No, and that's because we are in a better situation than many.
Than most.
Yeah,
Than a lot.
than a
Yeah,
lot of
for
people out there.
sure.
But it's a struggle just like anybody else. And the reason why I bring this up is because you and I, we have an amazing sex life.
Yes.
And I'm not convincing myself. That's fact. That is actual fact. We have a great sex life.
Yes.
On average.
Yes.
Usually.
Yes.
We are banging it out at least a minimum of 1 time a day.
Yes.
Sometimes up to 4 times a day. And on a day that neither one of us has work, way more than that.
Yes.
But what I notice is
Yes.
when we are stressed, or when you are stressed, or when it's hard times,
my libido is gone.
Your libido is gone.
Gone.
It has packed up the bags and
gone.
it has left for the winter.
Yes.
And it's temporary. I know it's temporary. There was a time when early on in our relationship, actually for several years in our relationship, we would quote unquote fuck the stress away.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I do. And that works sometimes.
That works sometimes. Every now and then, whenever we're like, it's going to spill over, it's like, okay, just bring it out.
No. And it's really, I want to say now, even now, it's even more than that. I don't want to know like the group text. If they're spicy, I ignore them.
Yeah.
People have messaged me, have texted me, and they want to be all nice and spicy. And I straight out tell them, I'm so sorry. I am not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Period.
Yeah.
And then they change it because they're friends and they change their tactics and they change what they're talking to me about. Yeah. No, it is gone.
Yeah. Well,
it packed up for winter, baby.
Stress really removes any kind of thought of sex.
Yes.
And that's because our lives revolve around sex.
It does.
Not only in our personal lives, but obviously in our professional lives with the podcast and everything. You have an OnlyFans. Yeah. And we're constantly, we're making content and stuff like that. And you are very submissive to me, as you have said in several different podcasts.
How's that going?
I'm sure that I could get it if I really wanted it. But I'll tell you this. Sometimes when you're going through heavy stress, I'm normally the balance. I'm normally the calm.
Yes.
But I do not feel sexy at all.
Yeah.
During this stressful times.
Yeah.
I just don't feel it. I don't feel it. And that's because, I masturbate a lot throughout the day. My numbers are low.
That's good to know.
My numbers are low.
See, and like that, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like
unnecessary.
No.
Jesus.
No, like good for you. Not like I don't really care, but like
it's a podcast. We're talking about it. I don't really care. Go fuck yourself. That's what you did, pretty much. No. You have to care because we're talking about our sex lives on this show. So thanks so much for just throwing it out there.
That was so
I know that you're my husband and all, but whatever. Whatever, you asshole. I don't really care. I'm worried about finances. Hey, let me tell you something, okay? I worry about the finances too.
That was so funny.
Oh, I'm glad.
I mean, I will say yes, but there's other ways. I did a quick TikTok today. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay if you're not feeling it. Remind each other.
So I liked that little TikTok that you did because
it was good.
Because what you said in that TikTok, and would you mind paraphrasing it right quick?
So what I said was, I can be very cold. And I'm so sorry. I'm already going to cry.
Oh, here we go.
I'm very cold when it comes to like stress. Like I can be very cold, very
push everyone away.
Yeah, like I go inside myself and I'm not mean. Like I'm not mean to my kids. I'm not mean to my husband. But I can feel that I'm not happy because I'm stressing. And that's how I cope with it. But you've always been like, you'll notice that. And you'll give me a day to kind of just be in myself.
And then I cope with humor. If I have to make you laugh,
and you do, and you're very thoughtful, and you're very loving to me, and I appreciate that. And I was thinking that today. I was thinking like, man, I get inside myself. I get very cold. I get very standoffish,
You're not mean, but you can tell that it's like you could be on another planet.
Yes,
Like you're there,
exactly.
but you're not
I'm not
present.
present.
Yeah.
I am figuring shit out, dealing with shit,
Staring off into space.
staring off into space.
Yeah.
And you have to pull me back. And sometimes you give me a day, sometimes you give me a couple of days, but then you bring me back. And I think I've had 2 days already of that.
Yeah, time to wrap that shit up.
Time to wrap it up. And you do. And I was
Yes.
just feeling like I'm probably not the only one doing that. Like, I'm
Oh,
pretty
no,
sure.
I guarantee you there are others.
And I'm sure there's, and then of course, it's a lot of things, but I was noticing that and I was like, damn, I could really use a hug right now.
Oh, I love you, my
And
sweetheart.
so I was like, damn, I'm not the only one
No,
that gets like that. And
and if we were to really sit back and count all the eggs in our basket, we are very, very well off. It is only certain moments that tie other moments together that we're kind of in the trenches. You know what I mean?
We are.
And this is a good point, is that we are in between travels.
We are in between travels. We're in between holidays. We're in between lots of
your man's in between
jobs. Like, money is at its reach, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's all timing.
And it's all timing. And it's like, I know that it's just timing, and I know that it's just right now, and I know that, and I keep telling myself that, but I get tired of hearing my own voice.
Well, I guarantee you, everybody else gets tired of hearing it in the house too.
No, they don't, because I have a podcast.
I said in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody on the podcast loves you. Yeah, but
everybody in my house loves me too.
Well, the kids are like, Mom, go take a vacation.
Yes,
but don't pay for it. Get somebody else to pay for it. I bring this up because you are not the only person who is suffering from stress during the holiday season. This is a thing.
Yeah.
And I bring up finances first and foremost because that's the number one thing.
It is.
That's the number one thing that people are stressing about. That's the number one thing that people are sitting at home and just dreading, because either they're putting themselves, in debt so that they can get people gifts.
Yeah.
They're putting themselves in debt because they want to spend on the people that mean a lot to them, or they're just trying to power their home.
Yeah.
And buy groceries.
Yeah.
Either way, it's hard times for everybody.
It is.
Finances are the number one reason for divorce.
Yeah.
And I guess what I'm really trying to get at here for our listeners, hells no. You realize, first off, I get half of everything, but you can have the kids.
We're in Texas, baby. You don't get half of nothing.
Oh, you just have it. Have it all. Whatever. No, I really think that what we're going through, the stress and the holiday season of it all.
Yeah.
There are so many listeners out there that are having the same kind of issues.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important to bring it up to let people know that, hey, look, it's okay to be stressed. And you got to kind of breathe it out, though.
You do, because this kind of stress, any kind of stress, can lead to other stresses or other things in your brain. Like we started off, we're talking about the libido, right?
Yeah.
And so that's going to lead to stress, and that gets you in a bad mood. So anything can trigger you. Jealousy can trigger you. Insecurity is going to trigger you.
Yeah, especially during the holidays when you're stressed. Going back to the beach thing that we had over the summertime, we went to that beach takeover, and you were not feeling well.
No.
And because you were not feeling well, that caused insecurities and not really jealousies, but just more of I don't want you to go out and be with people.
Yeah.
I want you here.
I need comfort right now.
I relate it to this kind of stress. This stress really is one of those things where if I were to go out and be like, well, hey, peace out, I'm going to go meet up with somebody and go have some fun, what would your reaction be?
Don't come back.
Jeez, you don't mean that, but I get it.
Because
that's kind of a dick move.
I would. That's not.
That's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I would be like. Actually, I would be. I would say no. We should really you should not do that right now. Like, I need you here. I'd have communication with you.
It wouldn't be that nice, but yeah, I agree. Now, and whatever you shoot at me, if I were to do that, would be completely justified.
Yeah,
and I've seen couples in this lifestyle that don't prioritize each other.
No, I have seen that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they don't prioritize each other.
No.
And in situations like this,
Mm-hmm.
where there is high stress
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
that is the time for the couple to really come together and prove to each other that they're strong, prove to
Yes.
each other that they've got each other's back,
Yeah.
and fix whatever needs fixing before you traipse off and go
And
have a good time.
again, you may not need to fix anything, but your partner may need you to just hold their hand, give them a hug,
Yeah.
and just let them know, hey, I know that you're dealing with stress, holiday blues. You're just not yourself right now. It's okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got
yeah.
you.
For you, the holidays trigger you for finances, and they always have.
Always.
Since we've been together,
Yes.
probably before we got together.
Yes.
It's always been a situation.
Yes.
For me, the holidays trigger me, but in a completely different way. So I don't think of that. Now, for those of you who don't know me personally or haven't met me personally, I'm going to take you down a little sad trip.
Oh, not that
I'm going to
sad
take you
one.
down a sad trip. I'm sorry, but this is my trigger during the holidays, and it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with finances,
It
all
is.
right?
It is.
I come from a very abused household, an
Yeah.
abusive household,
Mhm.
both physically and mentally, and my parents were not good people.
No.
And at one point, when my parents felt like they couldn't control me because I was big enough to fight my dad back, they decided to kick me out of the house. I was 17 years old,
Mhm.
still a senior in high school, and I was living on the streets. Now, for those of you who don't know the area that I come from a small beach town in South Texas, and it very much is always humid and it's always hot.
Yes.
But in
This year-
2004, was it
This year that
2003?
you got kicked out. Yeah.
Well, no, I had been out for a little while. I'd been
Okay.
out, and I was living in a car,
Okay.
an abandoned car, and I was working at a barbecue joint down the street. And this is how my life was going. I was trying to get myself together. I was getting every paycheck I could, and I was trying to save to get my ass out of that car and into an apartment. So this is something that I was working on. It was the big snow of 2003, I think it was.
Or 2004, right?
2003, 2004.
Yeah.
It was one of those years. But it was the big one that landed at Christmas time.
Yes.
Now, obviously, holidays suck when you feel like you're all alone, you have no family, and you're on the streets.
Yeah.
But then you add on the fact that here it was, Christmas Eve. I left my job because they were shutting down early because of the reports of major
Icy on the ground.
ice
yeah,
on the
there
ground.
was. Yeah.
So I walked to my car, which was very, very cold, to the car that I was sleeping in. And I bundled up as much as I could, and I was just preparing for a long night.
yeah.
Well, the police, in times like that, when it comes to a city that never gets those kind of temperatures, they start going and finding all the homeless that are out, and they tell them they can't stay there. And so I was no exception. They knocked on my window, and they said, look, you can't stay here. You got to go. And I said, well, where do I go? They said, that's not our problem. You just got to go.
Really?
Yeah. And that just blew my mind.
No
'cause
shelter. They didn't want to
nothing.
drive you. Nothing.
Nothing. They did their part by
Yeah.
telling me I couldn't stay in
Yeah.
that car.
And that's
So-
why I don't like police.
Okay.
Period.
So, I didn't know what I could do about the situation. So I packed up everything in my bag, my
Yeah.
duffel bag, and I said, well, I'm gonna have to find a hotel.
yeah.
And so I'm already in this very, very bad neighborhood. I live in this abandoned vehicle, and I'm walking these streets at night, which is already a dangerous thing in and of itself.
Especially in that area.
Lots of drugs, lots of gangs, lots of prostitutes. It's a thing out there.
yeah.
And I
But
basically
the roads were icy, so that
The roads
area
were icy.
alone is dangerous.
and the people in that city were already bad drivers. You add on ice, forget it.
They were horrible.
I remember there were times where I was walking to get to a hotel and having to move off to the side because people were sliding off the street.
Yeah.
It was dangerous.
Yeah.
And I walked to a couple of hotels, all of which had no vacancies.
Mm-hmm.
And so I walked a total of about, I don't know, almost 4 miles to get to a Motel 6. Now, this Motel 6 was not the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
It was in a very bad neighborhood,
Mhm.
and it was not the indoor Motel 6s. It was an outdoor one, if you know what I mean. So you've got the outdoor stairs, and
Yeah.
the rooms
Yeah.
face out. And I walked in, And I have been walking in the snow for quite some time now. I've been dodging cars. I am soaked from head to toe. I've got ice in my shoes. I mean, it's bad. And I walk into this Motel 6, and there's this one kid, had to have been a kid, behind the counter. And I said, listen, I need to rent a room. And this guy says, well, I'm afraid we're at max capacity for all the downstairs rooms. That's what he threw in for all the downstairs rooms. And I said, what about your upstairs rooms? I'll take whatever. And the guy says, we're not allowed to rent those out because of all the snow. If you were to fall, it could be a liability.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I have an issue with that. I'm willing to pay double. I will sign a waiver. I don't care what it takes. You have rooms. I have money, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
Just, it's Christmas Eve, man. Come on.
Just let me have a room.
Yeah, I walked 4 miles to get here. And so he said, well, let me get my manager on the phone. Let me see if he'll agree to anything. Manager gets on the phone. This person talks to the manager for a while. I get on the phone with the manager. And I said, look, I understand the situation. I completely get it. I will sign a waiver. I will pay double. I will do whatever I have to do, but I need a place to stay. I've got nothing tonight. It is Christmas Eve, man. And the guy said, look, just sign a little note saying that you won't sue us if you fall, and you don't have to pay double. We'll rent out a room and just stay in the room. Don't come out.
Don't be coming out. Yeah.
Just do what you got to do. Okay, fine. Cool. So I make my payments, and they give me a room key, and I go upstairs. And I slosh upstairs, and I get in the room, and I'm soaked from head to toe, because anybody who's walked in snow knows it's wet ice. It's wet, you know. It's like you're pretty much walking in rain, except really cold. And so I turned up the heater. I put my clothes to dry by the heater, stripped down, and took the hottest shower I could take.
Yeah.
And basically just kind of defrosted for a while, and went to the nearest vending machine and bought up every snack I could and every soda I could. And I sat there and I watched A Christmas Story on TBS be looped over and over from day till night. And I was so, I still have.
It took you years to watch that
I can
movie.
watch it now, but even then, every now and then I get the ick. I'm like, oh, God. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my Christmas.
Yeah.
Now, I know after speaking to my parents after several years later that at this same time, as the snow started to fall, and I was apparently on my journey to find a place to stay.
Yeah.
My parents were entertaining a couple of friends at their home, sitting by the fire, drinking their wine, and looking outside the window going, oh, look at all that beautiful snow.
And that is why they have horrible diseases and are going to die a very painful death.
Oh my gosh. You know,
that's why.
That's one of the many reasons why I do not have a relationship with my parents, with my family. I'm one of those no contact people. Sorry, guys. I know that there's people that don't agree with that, but hey, I have my reasons. And what you're hearing is only a part of that. This is just the Christmas story.
This is why we don't like December.
And so you have to understand one thing is I've struggled with my mental health, and a lot of my struggles for mental health have derived from the time that I was on the streets. I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and PTSD.
Yeah.
And the PTSD came from my time on the streets. You see a lot of bad shit. I get those holiday blues.
Yeah.
And even though I'm living the life, and trust me, I remind myself every single day how great my life is and how lucky I am to have you, to have our children, to have this beautiful roof over our heads, to have the friends that we have, the listeners that we have, because we have this awesome podcast. I am very lucky and I am very, very thankful for it. But anytime the holidays hit, my mind goes there.
Yeah.
And I'm getting better at handling it. Every year I'm getting better at handling it. It used to really, really put me in a major spiraled funk. And I still get days where I have reflections of that time out there. Hard times, man. Hard times. Because not only are you dealing with the fact that you have nobody at Christmas time, but you're dealing with the fact that you have nothing and nowhere to go.
No, that's
my trigger.
Yeah.
And the family, the fact that we don't have family outside of us and our
Yeah.
kids, we don't have cousins, we don't have aunts or uncles
No.
because of our estrangement to our family.
Yeah.
We are reminded every holiday kind of what triggers us.
Let me tell you
know?
what I was thinking about this holiday, or
Oy.
or earlier today. I was
Feed me,
like,
Seymour.
dang, man, my sister, I'm gonna call her whatever she is. They would hook up my kids, and his parents would hook up our kids during Christmas time. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
It helped. It
I miss
helped.
that.
It helped.
I don't
Yeah.
miss them, but yeah. No, it's a very weird time of year for us, and we have a lot of things going on. And it's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah. And part of the reason why, we started reaching out to the lifestyle community and we started bringing friends into our circle is because of our lack of family.
Yeah.
And so because of that, when we say this community means a lot to us, this community is our family, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because we don't have family outside of us and our kids. Like, this is what we have.
Yeah.
And we make these connections. These connections are very solid and they're very important to us.
Mhm.
And so, yes, we have our own sets of stress. And if you're out there and you're feeling alone during the holidays,
Yes.
or you're feeling the press of finances, just know, just from us alone,
You are
you
not
are
alone.
not alone at
Nope.
all. There are many of us who are going through the same troubles as you. Maybe not the exact same troubles. Maybe you were laid off from an adult toy company or something. I mean, whatever the situation,
Whatever it is.
But we all have that
Yeah.
relatable issue because it's the holidays, and the holidays are never easy on anybody. And when the holidays are not easy, how can you think about your libido? Are you kidding me?
How can you think about the lifestyle?
How
Like,
can you think
I
about the
literally
lifestyle?
came in today and I was like, man,
Oh, man. Jeez.
man, it's just sometimes you're just not in the mood, and
I
you
mean,
just
we're
got
not having sex.
you
We're
gotta
just talking about it.
you gotta do it no matter what. So
See, that's the way she talks about her sex. You gotta do it no matter what.
I
And it's like,
mean-
whatever. No, man. Hey, give me that fake excitement.
baby, I love having sex with you.
Oh,
And you gotta take it when you want it.
I know, but see, that's the thing about it, and we've talked
No,
about
I
that
actually
before.
don't. Like right now, last night I really wanted it, but then I was like, I really don't feel like I
We
don't.
talked about it for a sec.
Yeah. No,
And-
we didn't. Maybe
No?
it was in your head.
Maybe it was in my head because I wanted it, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I also wanted sleep.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're stressed, boy, that sleep just is the
we've
best
been
place
sleeping
to
so
be.
good.
We've been sleeping a
Yeah.
lot.
But anyway,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's the point of this, is that you're not the only ones who are stressed. There's a lot of us who are stressed out there. It can be difficult navigating the lifestyle when you're stressed, or if you're not feeling the stress but your partner is. Be mindful.
Be mindful.
Be mindful of that.
We don't all deal with stress different. We actually all deal with stress very differently.
Yeah. Like
Adam looks for humor,
I do.
and I do not.
And you are dreadful.
I'm dreadful.
And between the two of us, we could come together from time to time and have sex, but I have a high sex drive and I can probably look past the stress to have more sex, but I don't want to push you for that because
Yeah.
I know what you're feeling and I know what you're
Yeah.
going through. And so that's really kind of the pull that I give to the community out there is, hey man, if you've got your spouse, your other half, your play partners, or even just your friends, or your friends with benefits, whatever label you give to them, understand and be understanding that everybody is going through a very, very exhausting and stressful time. And I'm sure it can be like that throughout the rest of the year too, but the holidays really bring it on extra. And I really feel that with all of that, it's important to just kind of hit that reset button, spend time with the people that mean a lot to you, give them hugs, give them kisses, get them whatever they need, and just let them know it's going to be okay and we're going to get through it. And then when things are better, you bang it out
There you go.
and you have your fun.
There you go.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
I like that too. So yeah, I feel like this was a really great topic. I wanted to keep it light. I wanted to keep it fun and
you told him
airy.
that story. That's such a sad
Well, because
story.
you were already crying, so I
know,
figured
but
I'd
mine
go
was-
with it.
But
you know?
then you made me laugh.
Yeah, but I always make you laugh.
That's true.
That's not anything new. That's what we do.
I mean, guys, thank you very much for listening to us vent our feelings. You're not alone.
No, definitely not
Even
alone.
though we are going through our own stress, if you need someone to talk to, we are here.
Yes, and we have said that plenty of times. The people that are in our community know this. We are available to our
Yes.
listeners.
We want to, if you want to chat, as long as you don't make it spicy with me, I'm good. Not in the mood.
Yeah,
but-
you've got us on different messengers.
Yes.
You can email us. You can leave us a voicemail.
Yeah.
You can even leave a 100% anonymous confessional
Yes.
on our Beyond Monogamy confessional. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to get word to us, to get to talk to us, and we are at the behest of our listeners because you guys are a part of our circle. You're part of
Yes.
our friendships and our connections.
Mhm.
So I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging with us for this week's Quickie. If you loved it, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a review because it seriously helps us grow and it keeps the conversation going, and that's important.
Yes. And remember, you can find everything Beyond Monogamy at www.beyond-monogamy.com, including our Beyond Monogamy confessional, like Boo Bear just said.
Yes.
Blog posts, merch, and all the juicy extras. Ooh, and I put some Christmas merch in there. So,
Christmas merch.
oh, also, guys, I have like little shop links there. So if you want to buy a gift and you're not feeling financially strapped, there's lots of little fun little gifts that you can give.
Oh,
Little
yeah?
links to some fun toys.
Oh,
So
man. I think
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. That should be interesting. And with that, like I was talking about earlier, don't forget to check out our events tab on our website for details on upcoming Beyond Monogamy events, like this weekend's upcoming Texas Legends Hotel Takeover from December 5th to the 7th. That's Friday, checking out on Sunday. And our Beyond Monogamy meet and greet at Club Eden, San Antonio on December
Yes.
13th.
Guys, there's still time to get tickets to the takeover.
Yes, there is. There's still plenty
You
of
can
room.
do day passes. You can get a room. You can chill with us.
And that's the big part is, for our listeners who aren't in our community,
Yes.
that's your chance. You want to hang out with us? We're going to be there all weekend.
All weekend.
Hey, you want to put the pickup lines on this beautiful woman here? By all means. But let me tell you something. If you didn't hear the entire show, she's a little stressed. So I'm just saying. It might be a little difficult.
Good luck.
That's right. But if you got a few ones in your thong, maybe she'll come following.
I might.
The dogs do that whenever I put bacon in my pockets. Yeah.
And of course, Club Eden. That's our favorite hangout.
Club Eden is the spot for us. That is our favorite local club, and we will be having that meet and greet out there on December 13th. We have friends who are going to be literally driving into town to be here for this event.
Yes.
We have content creators, you name it. We're going to be there. We're going to have a couch out there, and we are welcoming everybody. If you want to come hang out with us, that is the time to do it, along with this coming weekend's hotel takeover.
The event tab. He created a good event tab, guys.
It's there. All the information
Yes.
is there. If you click on it, as soon as you go to the website, you go to the events tab, you're going to see the different ones there. And then when you want to find the information, you press on it, and it brings up all the information. Isn't that nice?
That's great.
That's nice.
You like to hear yourself talk.
Ah, there she goes again. Whatever. And with that, we're also streaming every Thursday on FullSwapRadio.com at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Central Time. So tune in and show us some love over there as well.
Yes. And if you want to keep helping us grow this community,
I tell you what, our community is growing on SDC. And I want to give SDC a shout out because SDC has been very awesome with being very supportive of our podcast. And we're going to be doing some great things in the future with SDC. So we're pretty excited about that. So
yes.
if you are not on SDC, let me tell you something. You got to go to our show notes, go to our website, click on that button that says the letters S, D, and C.
Yes. We also have it on our TikToks, our social media. The little links for Linktree will take you to SDC.
That's right.
Straight
Highly
to it.
recommend it because, we are actually going to be doing some quote unquote master classes or some live opportunities and having opportunities for the community to reach out to us, even if they're not in person, which I think is really
Yes.
cool. So lots of opportunities there. You should scope it out. You can find it all on our website. You can find it all in our show notes with this show. With that, I would like to say happy holidays. Thanks for listening. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.